Okay, we're gonna do a redo of the fight. Maul Berserker versus the Roman Legionnaire. Switching the players, keeping the same fighters intact. Each of them has got their 25 card decks. They're going to shuffle the decks and they're going to draw their 7 card hands.
Gotcha. And then it also does, yeah.
So Havoc has a mulligan rule. So if you draw in the first combat round a crummy hand, you draw 7 cards and maybe 5 of them are pauses.
So he's got
You can
I'm going
discard the entire hand, redraw, but then you have a penalty.
I'm doing that.
You would draw, okay, so now you draw, instead of 7 cards, you draw 6.
3, 4, 5, 6, and I have to keep these.
Yes, you have to keep this. You can only do those in the first combat round only.
The other thing, remember, you have this lunge ability, so you can once per round choose to use it.
+2. Okay, got it.
And given your speed versus him, if you do that, you'll have initiative at the time you do it.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, I have picked my first impulse and my
Alright.
movement tactic.
Go ahead,
Do it.
reveal.
Stand ground and smash with the overhead.
Close with the angled shield parry. You can't use that because that's only,
I
well,
can't use it?
technically he could, but it wouldn't help him very much. Because he's not using that, he's using his active. So he's got 3, 4, 5,
So
6 defense. You
So I don't
both-
have to do this.
That's right. He's got 6 and you've got 0, so you need 17 to hit him.
And this would benefit me
On the
Only-
red
only-
die.
a red die only.
Correct.
Because, well, how did it benefit him so
Because
much?
it gets rid of the effect of the shield card, and on a shield parry, the tower shield doesn't do anything, on the passive it does. So because he paused,
Ah,
it cancels
okay, that was it.
Right.
Okay.
All
Maybe
right,
some use
so
an
I
act
will
very
not
easy.
do an overhead blow.
You have 17.
Missed.
It's a 10, but you got a red 8.
That could be a bash.
A red 8 on a smash.
Plus
No
0.
pluses.
No, it's your
Weapon.
weapon. It's your weapon.
My weapon
You've got the
is
Warhammer.
The
Warhammer.
where's it? Here.
Oh, it's bash.
8 bash.
I did get a bash, so I
Yep.
gotta
The
draw.
Warhammer is basically.
So it's a miss, but it's a glancing blow that results in a bash.
However, a
Does not.
smash does not apply, so
Yep.
we don't
That
have
one
a
was
bash.
Cut, thrust, or great blow only on that particular card.
Yep.
So I'm putting the Warhammer in.
And nothing happened there.
Okay, so, but, he attacked with an angle shield parry, and you hit. Sorry, you didn't hit. So the distance becomes short,
Short.
Oh,
So
initiative
Initiative
card
out,
goes to the Roman.
we now have initiative.
We're closed under his shield parry, he's now inside the measure of the Warhammer. And so if they both attack now, the short sword hits first.
Okay, I'm ready. Alright, next impulse,
Yep.
dodge.
Thrust.
Okay, so the defender's got 2 for his card and 1 for his prowess. He doesn't get anything for warrior because he's a barbarian, so he's got 3. You got 1 for your prowess, 1 for your short sword, -1 for the thrust. So you've got +1, he's got -3, you need a 13. That is a
10.
10.
That's a miss.
Red
It does
7.
become a red, you did get a red 7.
Which becomes a red 8.
Which is a wound card, only, well, not wound card, wound effect.
Draws
Doesn't-
a wound
nope,
effect.
Nope,
Nope.
You only take a wound effect if you take at least 2 bodies. You need 1 damage to you, because he didn't hit you. You only-
Right,
you only
because
took
my
points.
red damage is on
If you had
one.
armor, you would have blocked that. You don't have armor, but you take 1 fatigue. You took 1
One
damage.
fatigue.
So a glancing blow, even though it didn't meet the 2 hit number, it still results in a glancing blow.
Yeah.
You should have 10 body.
And it did what's called red damage.
So, right.
So it's 1 point of damage for the short sword.
Correct.
But the other
If he had
thing
had
is,
armor, it wouldn't have been any damage.
even with that glancing blow though, it still didn't do a full hit, so it didn't actually hit him. So the distance goes back to being long, because he dodged out of measure.
Oh, yeah, right.
He has the initiative back.
We got the initiative,
Alright.
just like I
Remember, you
planned
can do
it.
these things. Pass the time to do this, but you can do this now if you wanted to. You have to before cards are picked.
Hold on. I would still not be in his length though, because he's
If-
7, and I'm 3.
Is he 7?
Yes.
He's 6.
Oh, it's 6.
Six.
6.
If
so
you
that would be
lunge,
5.
if you
It would be
lunge,
5.
you'd be tied on length, and you're faster, and the tie break is fastest weapon. So if you lunge, you would have initiative, right?
Got it. Okay.
Do you want to lunge?
I want to lunge, yes.
Okay, so you can pick your card again.
I'm sticking with the selection
Okay.
I made.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Slashing.
smash.
Okay, so the slash comes first because he
Right.
because he lunged. So he has 1, 2, 3,
3.
and and you got no defense.
No defenses
You're
at all?
attacking.
'Cause
You don't have any armor.
No active
And no
defense.
armor.
You need an 8. That's an 18.
18, red
the red
10.
Okay, so that's a,
Which
that's
is
a
a
W
9.
result, right?
Which is double
So
you,
you're doing
yep.
5 damage, he doesn't have any armor to
5
protect him.
damage, 10 to 5.
No, 10
This
to
is-
4,
Oh, 10
10 to
to
6, right?
6.
And then 1
minus
fatigue,
1 fatigue.
and 1 wound card.
It does not apply.
Okay.
Does not apply.
Thrust and great blow only apply to that
Only
one.
slash.
It's a slash.
But because he had the initiative and he hit, he loses his smash attack, just discarding.
Yep.
There it goes.
And it's still long though.
The range is long, he still has the initiative, so he's no longer, he's no longer.
Can no longer lunge.
Lunging.
Okay, I'm
Just-
ready.
I'm ready.
Pause.
Slash.
Okay, now you get 1 defense for your Warhammer this time.
Oh
Not
yeah,
attacking.
passive
Because you're
defense.
passive, yep.
Uh,
And so
that's
go
the
1,
pole arm.
2, 3,
Yep, so you're +2.
plus 2, so 9.
3.
Clean miss.
Total miss.
Alright,
Can't get much worse.
Next one.
yep, picking your next.
Fifth impulse.
Yep.
Yep, this and 1 more.
Pause.
Slash.
Another
9.
9. That was a
12.
He hit
Red
with
9.
red W,
It's
so that's
8,
1
6,
plus
1,
1 plus 4,
So
So
1 fatigue,
4
4.
body, and 2 wound cards.
Draw 2 wound cards.
we have, does not apply.
Slash apply.
And this one does apply. It's a slate bleeding.
Okay, so
Slight
stays
bleeding
on.
condition. Stays on me here.
Yep,
That's that.
last impulse.
Last impulse. Yep. Thrust.
Pause.
Okay, so this one is, you've got +1, -1, +1, and he's got -1, you need an 11.
Oh, right, because you got the, right.
Yep. That's a
10.
It's a miss.
Missed.
Not quite a miss, because
It's-
+1 is
plus one is
8, it's just 1.
It's another glancing blow.
Another glancing blow.
1 more fatigue.
1 more fatigue. Okay.
Which does something to people who aren't wearing armor.
Yep. Alright, so now it's the end of the round, each loses 1 more fatigue.
Yep.
I'm tired.
Yep, so because he's tired, he's gonna do less damage with his own attacks,
This becomes available again.
correct? And you also have to roll for your slight bleeding at the start of the round, after you've already been hit.
Okay, let's roll for slight bleeding. 11 is -1 fatigue.
You're already tired, doesn't
doesn't
anything
matter.
further. Alright, so you've got your new hands,
1 second, 1 second.
range is still long, initiative is still with the Warhammer, unless the Roman chooses to lunge.
And that's a once per combat round ability.
Yep,
I am not lunging.
okay,
And he still has length.
he still has length and initiative,
Okay,
still at long.
I'm ready with tactic and maneuver.
I'm ready.
Okay, show him,
Stand ground, heavy smash.
close the shield barrier,
Close the
okay,
shield barrier.
so,
This time,
nope,
this will not help either.
correct,
Right.
it's 2, 3, 4, 5 for your armor. You
Yes.
have 5 total.
Yes.
I get no pluses here.
You get +1 because he's
I did a
closing in while you're
close,
standing
So I
ground.
get a +1 for
And you
that.
get +1 for your prowess,
Yep.
and you get
Plus
-1 for the Warhammer,
So that's 1.
so,
Yeah,
That's
Warhammer's a
a hit
bit heavy
minus
weapon.
one.
yep.
Right.
those
So
two
you're,
cancel.
you're a net of -4, you need a 15. to-
15.
That is not a
4.
15. Not only that,
It's a red 2.
Red 2, so bash card, the shield.
Attacker is bash.
So I get a bash condition. Let's see if it
So
applies.
the Romans'
Yeah,
defensive
it's an
shield
O.
parry, and oh, that applies.
O applies, so
Yep.
I am stunned.
Yep,
I discard 2 action cards, and really that's it.
Okay.
So
That's not too bad as bashes go.
I'm
oh, you also +1 to hit, -1 your hand.
Oh,
This one will
well.
be hit and -1 hand.
Well, actually, that kind of sucks.
That'll be the next.
Yeah.
the action cards cannot be pauses.
Correct.
So here's 2 non-pause action
Yep.
cards.
And then he says +1 to be hit, that's gonna go at the end of the round, he's also gonna have a smaller hand next time.
Right.
Yeah, -1.
Actually, it's
hand
not
size.
automatic if that goes away next round.
That's right. Yes, it's.
He has to
It's
make,
just a
make a roll,
All
right?
right.
The other thing is, you got the distance to short there, because
Oh,
you
right, because
successfully
the
shield
shield
barrier,
barrier,
so
yes, so
initiative,
it's back with me.
initiative is with the Roman.
So now we're to the next impulse.
You are.
We are to the next impulse, and I am ready.
Pause.
Slash.
Okay, so
Good
you've
call.
got,
1, 2,
you've got 3,
3.
and he's got a
Well, you get 1 for my
4.
stun
and
condition.
it's 3, because of the
Because of the pole arm.
So
you're
you still only need an 8.
8.
That is
Oh, 15.
With a red 10.
That's more than
five
I-
damage,
That's
wooden
more than
knuckles.
enough to
That's-
knock
Barbarian
me
is
out.
out.
Barbarian's out this time.
Completely wasted.
Yay, shield parries
Okay.
And armor.
and armor.
So that was, unlike the previous fight, that was still one, no, that was two combat rounds,
Two combat
right?
2 rounds, yep.
But in this case, the
Nobody
Romans'
lost.
shield parry in particular was a lot more
Effective.
effective. A couple bashes, or one bash got laid